Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! And some may say that's a made-up holiday, and I can certainly see that point of view and agree with it to a certain extent. When you're in a relationship, you're like, hey, maybe there's some truth to it. You start gaslighting yourself. But my point is, what says Happy Valentine's Day more than a gay relationship? Literally every other kind of relationship. Okay, it's equal amount thing. This joke worked better in my head, okay? Anyway, we've got Darion's Desperation, and a very big change is made in this episode. One that I am privy to the information of. Yes, that's right. A certain ritual monster is shown in it. I know that for a factoid. I'll say more about it at the end, but I'm not going to bring it up if it's irrelevant. But anyway, it's been a hot minute since I checked out White Dragon's Legacy, but it's back. It's back. I wonder if this part will be changed. It'll have to be at some point. Will it? Meh. Cross the bridge when we get to it. Right now, we just gotta focus on putting the episode out in the first place. But anyway, apparently we're gonna see Darion again after seeing Darien like an episode ago. So we're getting a lot of Darien recently. But hey, you know what? Most popular character, makes sense you start spamming him, right? You gotta keep spamming him until people get sick of him. And then they'll beg for him to be dead. It's funny like that. But hey, it is what it is, right? They keep saying it is what it is, but they never tell you what the is. Look, I'm just stalling through an intro, people. If this doesn't make sense to you, just skip to 2 minutes ahead. In fact, you probably did. I don't know. Good to see you again, Kisara. Because we didn't see you at... Oh, well, no, we saw you for a second last episode. Or was that Aaron, technically?
It's now or never.
Semantics.
I've got to do this. I've got to tell Evelyn.
Evelyn, I'm selling my Blue Eyes deck. I hear I can make $100 on eBay.
The one day I call her, she doesn't pick up.
Oh, but don't worry, the scam callers will be going 24/7. Why does it sound wet?
I guess I'll try again later.
Ooh. My dragons!
Sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going.
Or my spellcasters.
I wasn't either.
Dun dun dun!
Darion!
The one and only.
No refunds. Believe me, so I've tried.
I was just passing by. Oh, you dropped your cards. Here, let me get those for you.
Stop. You don't have to.
Darien was born in the wrong century. I mean, he looks too well in that leather. Yoink.
Hey, what's that over there?
Really? You fell for that? Okay, now run back to Master Viathan as soon as now.
Here you go.
Thanks for your help, I guess.
Don't thank me. That's what friends do.
Last time I checked, we're not friends.
In fact, the restraining order is still pending.
See you around.
It has not resolved yet, but it is pending. If he teleports back to Viathan now, then he has become automatically the most successful member of Viathan's army. Darien is.
Taking Kisara's Blue Eyes White Dragon was way easier than I thought.
Now take it to
Now I just
Viathan!
need to give this card to Master Viathan, and then no one can stand in the way of me.
Teleport!
Evelyn's love.
Oh, wait, no, only Viathan can do that.
But wait,
Or in certain henchmen.
I use this to defeat Evelyn.
No!
Then
No!
choice but to be my bride.
That's not how that works!
I can see it now.
God dang it, Darien!
Oh, Darion. I knew I never could have beat you.
Someone got the Arthur flashback
I
sound
should have accepted
effect.
your love from the beginning. Please forgive me and be my husband for eternity.
Our new voice, our new actress for
You know what?
Evelyn. And her
Go
first
ahead,
role
do it.
is,
I'll
thank you,
beat
Darien, I
Evelyn
love you
Kisara's Blue
forever.
Eyes White
Well,
Dragon.
that's what was in the previous
Then
episode. I
she'll
kind
be
it was the
mine.
point of view made it difficult. I'm kind of stupid. Either way, imagine that being your first role. I hope that whatever show Mike makes after this is a long and successful one as well. And it gets to be a more awesome stuff. Clashing Souls.
We really need to stop running into each other like this.
Mike just promoting his own stuff, but then again, frickin' My Little Pony and Transformers reference each other a lot, so why not?
I'm in the middle of watching
And they're both
something.
owned by Hasbro.
Running into each other? You're the one one that came to me.
How do I know that? I get bored on YouTube
Isn't it
sometimes.
obvious? I want you, baby.
You really don't know how to take a hint.
Oh, Evelyn, be honest. Despite everything we've been through, you must feel something for me.
Disgust.
Hell no. You are by far the most self-centered, obnoxious, and dumbest jerk I ever know.
To be fair, the fact they got an actress
don't
that
mean
was
that.
similar enough to Evelyn is impressive.
Okay, maybe you do mean that.
Yeah, a lot.
Still, I'm never
To be
going
fair,
give up on my
hatred
dream
is an
of having
emotion.
you by my side forever. In fact, I'm making it come true today.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
No way, my beautiful Rose. I am serious. If I win,
No.
Wagers. We all know how this is gonna end. You decking out. Again.
no
Take
way, my
500.
beautiful Rose. I got a brand new deck, and I want to test it out.
Why against me?
Knowing you, what? A huge revolution deck?
Go
Now,
against
that's
the
no way to
rabbit
talk
girl
to your
again.
future husband. Duel me and find out what your man is really made of.
If it's gonna finally get you to shut the hell up,
Also, never use that quote again. You put that Sonic
Follow me.
Heroes song to bad name.
let's get this over with.
Let's duel!
I'll go
Here we
first.
go.
Let's get the ball rolling immediately. I play card destruction. We both discard our hand and draw cards equal to the amount
This
that we
time,
discarded.
she's discarding her
man.
own cards as opposed to
Like
Darion
that
doing it
hand.
for her, and then suddenly the deck graveyard's full of hand traps. Sorry, grave traps, I should be calling it. Also, we're going Japanese
Go for it,
cards
wait,
now.
wait.
I figured it was just the blue eyes, but no, there's card destruction
I have nothing
too.
to be worried about.
Okay.
Monster face down.
Yes, it's Darien, but doesn't mean you should suddenly be
My turn.
egotistical.
Yes.
You still have a certain level of
Trust
security.
me, my love. With this card, victory is mine. I'll just set a monster and a spell or trap face down. That'll be all.
Seems we're both starting off slow.
T
I
set.
like to take it slow in the relationship, baby.
No, you don't! You've been going in gung-ho non-stop! For 21 okay, not 21 episodes, but for a lot of episodes!
I know Darion a bit better than I'd like to admit. He's always a bit tense.
That was just a friggin' lie!
He's only this calm when he thinks he has you beat. So what?
How do I make this man as unattractive as humanly possible?
Ha! Gotcha!
What?
Activate Curse Seal the
What?
spell.
Where did you... How does
After
Darien
discarding a
consistently
spell
get
card
the
like,
best, some of the
say,
best cards?
Pot of Greed,
What?
I can negate your
Okay, sorry, just gonna
fusion.
come out of nowhere and sucker punch you.
Huh?
You heard me. Thanks to Curse
Where
Seal,
does-
you can't use Fossil Fusion for the rest of
Darien's
the game.
evolution
So
makes
your
no
entire
sense.
deck
His
is
deck is
useless,
consistently
baby.
better and better, but he still remains trash.
You know,
His evolution is like a Caterpie into a Metapod.
is the keyword?
Technically it's better, but it still sucks.
What do you mean?
I mean that fossil fusion is not the only strategy in my deck. Sure, it's a big part, but it's not the only part.
Let's see.
I'll show you. I flip summon Giant Soldier of Stone.
Joke's on you, you forgot to activate Attack the Moon first.
Then I'll normal summon this, and when this card is normal summoned, it automatically goes into defense mode. Meet Ashoka Pillar.
Ashoka's.
When Ashoka Pillar is summoned,
zero
I
attack
can add
deck
any
thingy?
equipped spell for my deck
I don't know what to
my
call them.
hand.
Ancient decks?
And
Whatever.
I'll use it right away. To bring back Flint Cragger.
What are you doing? You can't use Flint Cragger's effect. Living Fossil negates it.
I know. I didn't want Flint Cragger for its effect. I wanted it for its level.
It's level?
Overlay.
Yeah, it's level. Didn't you ever learn what those stars above the monster's pictures are? And now,
I thought you meant they were pretty
I
shiny.
use level 3 Giant Soldier of Stone, level 3 Ashoka Pillar, and level 3 Flint Cragger to build the overlay network.
Well, it's not Gorgonic Guardian. What's
Or
gonna be?
what?
Someone has been
Darion,
coming up with the latest summoning.
What the heck?
I have these 3 creatures of the
played
Earth
Lightsworn.
Soul
Did you never
overlay
hear about
their
the
spirits
Minerva
to
one?
create New life. I exi summon rank 3, number 51. Finish hold, be amazing.
Well, that's one I rarely see in
What even
fan
is that
shows.
thing?
Heck, in general, I
It's an
should be
Xyz
saying.
monster. It can be summoned by using
But hey,
monsters
it's
of
good
the
to
same
see
level.
more representation of
Now
other
finish
monsters.
hold. Attack Darien's face down monster, Continental Haymaker.
Gravekeeper.
Gravekeeper spies flipped, I can special summon a Gravekeeper monster with 50
Sorry, that shot was too perfect. It looks like a comic book. It was like Spy was going, huh? Before getting socked in the mouth.
You summon, you take 500 points of damage. 500 down, 3,500 to go, baby.
Now just do that 7
Finish
more
all the enemies that has
times.
destroyed one of your monsters, I can use
Successfully.
I remove an overlay unit, and he gains a counter. You'll see what these counters are leading to later. I set a
Nuke
card
the
and I
field.
I draw. Alright, I'll sacrifice my curse to summon Gravekeeper's Chief.
Nice, they went from Light Sworns to Gravekeepers. He
going
went from
all
a
over.
graveyard-focused deck that relied on things beating
guess
the
he must have
graveyard
gotten tired of
to
having
one
decks.
locking out the graveyard. It's such a stuff, some Gravekeepers cards can ignore in
Now
Necro
I'll
Valley.
use Chief's effect. I can
But that's
resurrect
their
the
gimmick, so it
Gravekeeper's
makes sense.
monsters from my graveyard. I use Chief to bring back Curse.
It's interesting how the deck basically got a flip,
500 damage to your life.
as rather Darien strategies flipped basically, but it still works graveyard-wise.
Now I use the effect of a monster in my hand.
That makes sense.
Gravekeeper's Commandant. By discarding this card to my graveyard, I get to add a certain field spell to my hand.
The bane
I
of
can
all
tell you what
zombie
it is,
decks.
But I'll just show you. When I activate it, go Necro Valley! Welcome to
Ching.
Necro Valley.
It's actually a pretty good sci-fi sound effect for the
dead stay where they are.
field spells
First,
activating.
my Necro Valley gives all my Gravekeeper monsters an additional 500 attack and defense points.
It is interesting he was given a deck to
I
perfectly
set a
counter
card
fossils
and
and
my
regret in the blue
I
eyes,
draw.
because the blue eyes relies on the
Said that
graveyard as
field
well.
spell
Then again, a
is
lot
where
of
the
decks rely
dead
on the
stay where they
graveyard.
belong.
That's how
What do you
Necro Valley
mean by
stays good
that?
after all these years. So many things are graveyard
shouldn't
reliant.
take it too seriously. Since I control only rock monsters, I can now special summon Sentry Soldier of Stone from my grave.
No, you can't.
Okay, what did you do?
Who? Me? I didn't do anything.
Except activate my field spell.
You see, as long as this nifty little card is on the field, no card can exit the graveyard in any shape or any form.
Fine then. Battle. Finish. Attack Gravekeeper's Chief.
What do you mean I can't?
Now.
My trap card that I set at the end of your main phase, Threatening Roar, will prevent you from attacking at all this turn.
I'll just
Ugh.
my turn then. Next turn, my finish will get rid of your Gravekeeper's Chief.
Oh, I would not be so sure about that. Draw!
Okay, now what's with the attitude?
Now I offer my 2 Gravekeeper monsters on the field as tribute
Uh-oh.
to summon my pride and soul,
Oracle?
Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Oh, crap.
How?
I stole it.
Now with Kisara's
You would not
Blue Eyes
believe
White-
how cheap that was.
Kisara's
Darien,
Blue
I
Eyes.
stole it.
I didn't even know she
Let
had
me
blue
have my
eyes,
own for
and
Christmas
how
moment.
did you get it?
I borrowed it from her
Without asking.
without her knowing.
I'll give it back, maybe.
After this duel, someone's gonna have to hold me back from jumping you.
And
Jumping me to
unfortunately for
cover me
you,
in
no
smooches.
one's here but
To
us.
keep me from beating the shit out of you.
This kid has got claws.
Ugh, you know, I'm sick of you always doing this. I keep telling you I'm not interested in you, and you keep coming back like a clingy, desperate idiot. After this duel, I want you to leave me alone. Either willingly or forcefully.
Your words hurt me more than anything, Evelyn. But I know what you're trying to do here. You're playing hard to get. Well, guess what, my lovely dueling Valkyrie? No matter how long
I
you
know
drag
what's
it
worse
out,
about Darien.
I'm
The
never
fact that
gonna
he's this
give you
dumb,
up.
or that some people
I don't
are
care
this
if you think I'm
dumb.
just some stupid loser. But as long as I'm alive, I'll always want you.
Oh, thank you, Darien. I found the problem now. Pulls out gun.
Call the cops on him for harassment. Maybe a swift kick to the bells for good measure. Wait a minute.
Call the cops after you kick him in the
Hey,
nuts.
Darien,
The
where
other
the
order
hell
of
did you
cussing's
get
problem.
those? There's no way you got those so early. Never mind how they seem to specifically counter my deck.
And don't tell me you got them from Industrial Illusions. Now tell me the truth. Where and how did you get them?
Since you were bound to find out sooner or later, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you. I got a new side hustle that has me working for a guy called Vian. It's thanks to him that I got this new deck. And here's the best part. Even if you pull some miraculous bullshit out of thin air and win against it, It doesn't even matter. Vian can give me an even stronger one. He has access to even more powerful builds that can wipe out even the greatest duelist without even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, but it's
Face
you
it,
using
Sugar Lips,
them.
You're completely outclassed.
Doesn't
against
matter how
me.
strong the skill is
So
if
what are
you have no
saying?
knowledge
He's
with
some
it.
kind of duel monster's
Like
card
that
hoarder or
JoJo
something?
character who
You know that's illegal,
has
right?
the finger that can
The
wipe
rules of mere
anything out of
humans don't
existence.
apply against
But he's
Vian.
complete
He soon will
Neanderthal.
rule this entire
So he always
world
uses
with
it the
power
wrong
of
way.
Sacred beasts. He's
Balancing
far more
act.
powerful than you can imagine. He's got more than enough resources and magical might to start and win World War III in just 3 days. When he's ready
One
to
for
make
each
all
beast.
the nations on Earth kneel before him, and he takes his throne as Pharaoh of the world, I'll be his prince after I give him this. Once I defeat you, I'll claim you as my princess.
should have given him that
And when I
first.
eventually succeed Vian as the Pharaoh, you'll be my queen.
Wait, so you think that this man's gonna wipe out everything, become leader of the entire world, and then you could just take over?
Blue Eyes have to do with this?
Everything.
Even Starscream
This
knows I have to
monster
take
is the
out
only thing
Megatron
standing
first.
between Vian and total world domination.
Not the other order.
Just ask Kisara. She knows it's all true. Hell, not only that, she's the only person around to pose a serious threat to Vian.
You are so full of shit, Darion. You're just making this all up to scare me. What does Kisara have to do with any of this?
Everything.
Oh, she didn't tell you? Well,
Yeah, Evelyn's kind of out
sadly
of
for
the
you,
Kisara stuff.
I'm not going to tell you anything, since you keep throwing such hurtful insults at me. But I'll tell you what, if you beat me, I'll tell you exactly how to make Kisara spill the beans on every last detail. Trust me on it. She'll be so surprised, it'll be impossible for her to lie without letting it show.
How can I be sure you're not just screwing with me?
Since you doubt me so much, I'll make you a promise. If she tells you that it's all made up and gives you all the proof you'll ever need that it is, I'll sell my duel disc, quit working for Vian, and swear off dueling forever.
How do I know you're
I'll
not
even do what
lying?
you've been
Did it
constantly
before.
telling me to do. I'll leave you alone and never pursue your love again. At least until you come to your senses and fall into my arms where you belong.
There's always a catch. Every time.
Fine. It's a deal.
I believe Darien about as much as I believe people that say they quit Twitter. He'll be back. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it'll be eventually.
Huh? How's your monster still in the field?
Not all of them, of
Can't be
course.
destroyed
Some
by
people will
that.
genuinely mean
And
it, but there's a lot of
thanks for
people who'll be
battling
like,
with
oh,
Darion.
I quit
Because
this
now
app.
I get to
See you
remove
later.
another overlay unit to place the second counter on finish hold.
Whatever. I'll just pull a Kisara move of my own.
Oh?
I swear I should have skull by the end of this duel.
That was a good
What is
reaction.
it?
I play Pot of Greed.
Wait, but you
Please don't pot robber me.
discarded that!
Ooh, perfect. I'll use
He has
the
two!
spell Fieldberry. Now with this on the field, my Necrovale will stay nice and protected. I end my turn.
Then it's mine. Finish hold, attack Blue Eyes, Continental Haymaker.
Go right ahead. Deal 400 damage to yourself.
That's fine with me, because now I can attach the final overlay unit from finish hold. Now with 3, all cards on your field will be destroyed. Go, Tectonic Wipeout.
Nice!
I can deal with Blue Eyes being gone. As long as Necro Valley is still here, I'm totally A-OK.
Yeah, Field Bearer protects Necro Valley.
why am I still
It
holding
dies
back?
instead of the field spell.
Ignore the fact that it's this clown I'm dueling. Come on, Evelyn, focus up. No more holding back because it's this stupid shithead. Next, I'll discard Crystal Skull to the graveyard to summon Power Giant.
Okay.
Now I normal summon this monster to the field. Meet the Tuner monster, Fire Ant Ascator.
She didn't change the Power Giant trouble. She chose not to activate that part of the
tuner?
effect.
So your deck has fusions, synchros, and whatever this Exceed thing is?
It's called Xyz, and I'm a pro duelist for a reason.
True.
Have these two creatures of the Earth's
Nice
soul move in
transition
sync
between
with
the
each
two
other
cards.
to create new life. I synchro summon level 8, Sun Dragon Inti.
These are the two
I
different
end my
summon
turn.
animations in
My
the show.
turn.
But luckily they were both 5D, so it's not like we're going from like DM to brains or something like that.
I set a card face down. Then I play Card of Demise.
The anime.
Because all, I get a brand new hand.
How much you want to bet I won't get to the
Activate my
5th
face
turn?
down. Parallel Twister. By sending my own Necro Valley to the grave, I can finally destroy that stupid number of yours.
You destroyed your best field spell to get rid of that number? You would 5 free cards?
Why would you get rid of your trump card?
Because I just drew something even better.
A second one!
Return of the Dragon Lords.
Oh, you wanted to bring his blue eyes back first.
Blue eyes from the graveyard!
That makes sense, actually.
Our 2 dragons are equal in power. What'll you do now, Darion?
Simple. White lightning attack!
You're gonna take burn damage.
In my graveyard, thanks to card destruction.
And you can use it now.
To protect Inti, but he is obviously going to protect Blue Eyes with Return of the Dragon Lords.
Yeah, so it'll be a draw.
So, Inti's effect will then get rid of Blue Eyes either way. I'll get to inflict 1,500 points of damage to Darien. And doing that would let me save Shield Warrior for a later turn. And I have Pot of Greed in my hand. With 3 draws next turn, my chances of getting something to swing the game back in my favor.
Her explaining her entire plan means something is going to go wrong. Or at the very least, it's justifying this action. Wait, it's dying? Deep Eyes! He wouldn't let it die otherwise.
Dragon Lords to defend Blue Eyes. What are you doing?
Simple, sweetie. I'm doing this.
He stole Deep Eyes too.
Now
What?
that stupid Blue Eyes ripped
I didn't
apart,
see that coming.
to summon something even more powerful. Thank you very much.
Evelyn only has 3,500 life points left.
Berserk Dragon!
And Berserk's attack points is exactly 3,500.
Oh no.
Oh no, I screwed the pooch.
And it's still my battle phase? Well, goody goody.
Kribo, Necrogun, I don't care.
Attack Evelyn,
Just
and
stop
end this
it.
duel.
No chance in hell. Reverse card open. Spiritual swords are revealing.
Ugh.
This continuous trap lets me pay.
I started
1,000
sweating
life
over
points to block
Darien.
Any incoming attack.
Oh, okay, she had 2,200 life points. I got that wrong. But the point is, Berserk Dragon would have killed her. That's a fact.
I end my turn.
Well, don't forget. Since it's your end phase, your Berserk Dragon loses 500 attack points. Alright.
Valkyrian
I have
Pot.
Pot of Greed and the Valkyrian I just drew. Valkyrian is useless to me right now, so it all comes down to the top 2 cards in my deck. Alright? Just calm down and relax.
I smirk because I know.
What's wrong? Did you break harder than any of your rock monsters?
Oh, shut up. I play Pot of Greed.
Ha! So it's all come down to this, huh? The top 2 cards of your deck? Alright, sweetheart, bring it!
Polymerization. Oh,
Now I was expecting.
Right now. Please, heart of the cards. Don't let Darien win.
I've never seen Pot of Greed done with one top deck after the other. That's a new thing.
Got it.
Pre-prep. There, now we're talking.
I activate pre-preparation of rites. With it, I can add a ritual monster and the appropriate
An
ritual
excellent
spell from my
ritual
deck to my
support
hand.
card.
A ritual? What could you possibly have?
How about I show you right now? I activate this. Blackluster.
Guys, I think Blackluster Soldier will be in this
I offer
episode.
Valkyrian the Magna Warrior as a sacrifice.
Wasn't there already an animation of Valkyrian being used as tribute? Then again, it was in the darts arc. Maybe that was a pain in the ass to grab. Nice shot.
Level 8 Blackluster Soldier.
Whew, you had me worried there. What do I have to be scared of? Black Luster Soldier and Berserk Dragon have matching attack points.
And he still has
Even
that
if you
thing
were
in the
to crash,
grave.
I could just use Return of the Dragon Lords to protect
But she
it.
also has Shield
Sure about
Warrior
that?
still.
Blackluster Soldier, attack Berserk Dragon. Chaos Blade.
Bad choice, Katamita. I activate... What?
What?
Oh, about that. Berserk Dragon isn't a dragon monster.
It's not?
It's a zombie, actually.
Oh, even I forgot about that one.
Banish a card from my graveyard. By banishing Shield Warrior, Blackluster Soldier will survive.
I mean, it makes sense lore-wise, but it's also like, what do you mean you're not a dragon? You have dragon in the friggin' name! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the reason I have trust issues.
My
Bronic,
turn.
Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Sea Serpent.
Ooh, I use Pot of Desires.
He's gonna banish the top 10 cards of his
I
deck and
banish
then
the
draw
top
2
10
cards.
from my deck, and then draw 2
One.
new cards.
I fully expected 1, 0,
Oh,
because he
cry me
can't
a
top
river,
deck the
darling.
next card.
And if you thought my Berserk Dragon was bad, wait till you see this bad boy. First, to activate the continuous spell, Temple of the Kings. I set
Now
a
he's trying to
card,
activate
my
trap
temple
cards
is
until he sets it.
immediately activated. I activate.
Like I
Back
said,
to
you
the
keep
front.
having more of these
This lets me
genius
bring back
combos and all of that
physical
jazz.
circuit from my
Unfortunately,
graveyard.
you're a freaking metapod. Where do you get this stuff? I know where you get this stuff, but where do you get this stuff? And yeah, Berserk truly is a zombie. That wasn't something just for the series. I didn't think they were lying, I just wanted to double check, you know?
I can send my mystical beast and my temple to the graveyard. Now I can summon any monster I want from my hand, deck, or any fusion monster from my extra deck.
I thought I was gonna joke, what if he brings out an Xyz?
That's bullshit. What fusion monster could you possibly have?
Well,
Sandwich!
Answer, my lovely besitos. You thought Blue Eyes was the only card I stole from Kisara? Arise! Blue
He
Eyes
misses stealing
Ultimate
now.
Dragon.
Would you stop for 5 minutes? Oh look, a precursor to the end of the series. Wonderful shot.
Ultimate.
Just need to take one step back and straight up the Evolution 3.
Blue Eyes, attack Blackluster Soldier! Neutron Blast!
Nice reference.
I pay another 1,000 life points to activate spiritual swords of revealing light.
Nice save.
Woohoo! Look at
1,000
that.
to prevent
200
1,500.
points left. Even something like a Sparks could end you right now.
Do you run
Lucky
Sparks?
you, it got discarded at the start of the game with card destruction.
The answer is yes.
This is your last chance to turn this duel around. Now I got possible.
Which means if Kisara,
especially
sorry,
since
which
you're
means if
staring at the
Evelyn
most
didn't
powerful
top
fusion
deck
monster in the
destruction,
game.
she might have lost.
I draw.
That's an interesting shot.
Thinking of it now, that monster was kind of made for you and me, huh, Kasara? All right. This is for you.
Super Poly!
Hello, Evelyn. Earth to my future wife. Hurry up and lose so we can get married already.
The ultimate plot twist would be at the end of the series, Darien comes out of the closet.
What? How?
And I don't
Did
just
you
mean
draw
with a
a
new
magic cylinder or
stupid
something?
outfit that works surprisingly well on him.
I play the spell card. Mind control.
Well, this will work too, to what I was thinking.
Kasara's ultimate dragon is mine.
No!
Don't worry, Darien. We're gonna take you down the same way we'll probably take down Viathan.
Too bad you can't attack with it. And my life points are way too high for Blackluster Soldier to finish me off. In fact, you haven't laid a scratch on me this entire duel.
Who said I was attacking with it?
You're not?
Can't attack
What
with
the
it
hell are you
anyway.
gonna
Mind
do
control
then?
prevents that.
I'll show you, Darien, but you're not gonna like it. Sure, you negated fossil fusion, but there's always
Polymerization!
Polymerization?
now. Blackluster Soldier fused with the Blue Eyes ultimate
It
dragon.
is kind of funny how we put the freaking Blackluster Soldier onto the Ultimate Dragon and only gets 500 attack points.
Fusion summon
I might as well
level
equip
12
Gravity Axe
Dragon Master
Growler
Knight.
onto it.
Sarah, this one's for you. We seriously need to talk about this.
That Darien's doing exactly what he should be doing. Freaking run! And
Galaxy
beg!
Crusher.
That's a great attack name. Aim for the face! The actor does an stupendous job as Darien. He says Ultimate wouldn't have killed him. Yes, it would have.
Darion, you made your
But
bed
maybe it was a
and
pride
I'm
thing.
If everything you told me about your boss is true and Kasara has something to do with it, how do I make
Darien
it
looks like he actually died. Or looked, I should say. I keep
It's pretty
reacting to this
simple,
stuff too
my
late.
wayward bride to be.
I'm
Asking
slow.
about Viathan is the obvious
Sometimes.
first step, but you need to follow it up with the one that will block up all other chances for her to escape. Ask Kasara about two people, her brother Eli and her late friend Crystal. I gotta admit, it makes me laugh every time I think about what Viathan told me about them.
She never told me she has a brother. Quit screwing around, Darien. How do you know about these people?
That's all the info you're getting from me. The next time we see each other, I'll beat you with my newfound strength.
No, you said you wouldn't come back.
Married, with royal titles, and children of our own in no time.
Yeah!
To do that for such a long time.
Measure just said 21 episodes. Only regret it wasn't the original actress, but you know, you can't have everything. At least it was done with the same character.
Task to follow. Not only did you lose, but you failed to bring the Blue Eyes White Dragon to me.
Get in my jar!
Take your soul and call it a day. once,
Why?
your soul isn't even worth it.
Oh.
Consider yourself kicked out of the Dragon Hunters, fool.
You're so worthless, I don't even want your soul, which I need.
The full result of my plan isn't a punishment for you, D-Man.
Man, even Vian cringes at you. The ultimate evil is like, you're too
Look,
weird for
I invited
me.
you over to play a few rounds, but can't you do anything other than flip summons?
Hey, if you're gonna criticize how I play, how about stop using Jet Dragon all the time? It's so annoying to deal with.
Then don't give it a cool
It was
summon
either
animation.
using this deck or Medolce's.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Flip summon Nosferatu Lich. I'll use this effect to bring back Orgoth the Relentless. Then
That's it,
I'll
I quit
flip
the
summon
series, it was always
Storm of
trash.
Scarabs.
No, I'm
I'll
kidding,
use
I'm
this effect
kidding.
To pop Obnoxious Elf Swordsman. I'll attack.
Also, doesn't Kisara
attack,
know she's missing a
attack,
dragon?
And I will end my turn. Your turn.
Finally. Hey, Evelyn.
Hey, Kisara.
Hey. Hi. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
How's your ultimate dragon?
Something I need to discuss with you.
Sure. What is it?
I, don't want to talk about it over the phone. Meet me at Roosevelt Park tomorrow?
Okay. Sure.
Thanks.
Consider it a date. I mean, an event that will happen on that,
Alright.
constituent
I activate Melody
day.
of Awakening Dragon. By discarding one card from my
This is
hand,
where the problem's gonna
I
roll
can
these
add
up.
up to 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons from my deck to my hand. What?
Is something wrong?
I don't have the targets.
Weird. I thought I had a 3rd Blue Eyes in here. Alright, no matter. I'll add a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon to my hand instead. Then,
You
by
think she'd be
revealing
more concerned
one
about losing
Blue
one of her
Eyes,
dragons,
I
which
can
was
summon
owned by her
Blue Eyes
mother.
Alternative White Dragon from my hand.
Again, probably don't want to
Next,
cause
I
a
play
giant freak out
Polymerization.
over it.
By fusing my 3 Blue Eyes together,
Yeah, alternative
I
works.
can fusion summon.
She doesn't have her ultimate dragon either.
No. Where's my mother's Blue Eyes and her ultimate dragon?
Now the freak out
They're
begins. Worse or still, they're in Darien's possession. I'm going to assume that Evelyn just, walked over to Darien while I was unconscious and just, I'll be taking those, and left. Funny point on the Medolce thing. Mike had joked that Darien's new deck is going to be Medolce, just to get a reaction at me, and clearly that was a joke and a lie. But he still managed to throw in the freaking reference there in some regard, so he got to have his cake and eat it too, which is fitting for Medolce's. I hope it was worth it, Mike. I hope it was worth it. I made the comment about Darien. Well, I see it. I made the comment about Darien using 2 pots of green and cheating. I think that was just done because he realized a little late in the scripting that he was using doubles, and just want to make sure that the cards in hand count was consistent and all that jazz. Which, is it better to cheat than to be having an extra cards in hand and therefore cheating in that regard? Probably. At least it's consistency with the cards. I don't know. Most people have been running 2 or 3 pot of greens the entire time. It's Darien. He's a bad guy, and the bad guy cheated. Oh no. At least it's in character. Apologies. This is a dang good episode and a good first outing for the new Evelyn voice. I keep trying to say voice actress. It's actress. I don't know why I keep saying voice actress. It just keeps happening. Maybe I watch too many cartoons. But yeah, it was a good first outing for her. It's funny how I think that was her first line of her just praising her love for Darien. It's just like, that was probably not the first one they recorded, to be fair, but it was the first one shown, unless she was in the previous episode and just the point of view made it hard to tell. In which case, in that case, it was her putting down Darien, in which case, it evens out a bit. But yeah, I have nothing. It is sad to see the old Evelyn go, but nothing. And I have nothing. I wish for her nothing but the best in her future. There was no drama, none of that stuff. It was simply, we cannot continue like this. There is just conflicts going on in real life, like can't meet up and stuff like that. You know, no drama, just simply separating ways was best. Which, honestly, we need more of that stuff and less of drama, because, God, I'm sick of drama in every form of it. Because it's just where the drama is, they sent a mean tweet. Oi. And that's like 6 videos for people who make slop. But anyway, the new... sorry, back on topic. The new actress, I'm looking forward to new and great things from her in the future as well. She did a great job for her first outing, and fit the role of Evelyn like a glove. And it's also funny how they got like someone who was actually pretty similar to the original actress of Evelyn. I'm sorry if I keep saying voice actress by mistake. Just assume when I say voice actress, I mean actress, and I'm just screwing up entirely. I am bad. I was not expecting Evelyn to summon the Dragon Master Knight herself. I thought we'd be saving that bit up to face Vian. But you know what? Given in that who knows, maybe we won't get that at all. Oh, the Vian duel. I know who's scripting it, and I'm not going to spoil who, but that might not happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen at all. I'm not trying to put that idea out there. I'm willing to bet that it would happen. I'm just saying this is a failsafe. Or just to set it up a little cooler, or just set up a little sooner, or it's simply the fact of Dragon Master Knight's an awesome card and we want to show it off now. And you know what, let's take advantage of the opportunity. I'm probably putting things out there that I shouldn't be, I'm just saying things. I apologize if I'm spreading false rumors, I'm bad at this. I suck. That doesn't admonish me for any of my mistakes, I'm just saying that's a fact. It's no one to blame but myself. But, it was cool it was great to see Evelyn finally punch Darien in the face and knock his lights clean out. I just like Darien's act. It's like, he plays dead perfectly. If that means anything. Darien's actor has been like a compliment to the series the entire time through. Darien himself may be a piece of shit, but the actor is going full hand with it, and it's wonderful to see every time. I hope if Mike does another series with the White Dragons Legacy or something like that, he has a great role in the future. Maybe on the hero side, maybe still in the villain, who knows. Either way, I'm sure he'll do a great job if he chooses to. You know, come back. Well, if he chooses to do a good job as well, but if he's not chooses not to do a good job, Mike's not hiring him back. That's a fact. I mean, anyway, the dual action in this one was pretty dang good too. Mike showed off some special effects. I like the comic book style thing, like with the punching and stuff like that. I still remember the freaking finisher in Blue Eyes, and my favorite still the finisher in Grapekeeper Spy. Huh? Da! And it was, and Darion was always keeping me on my toes, and just like, alright, what bull crap is he gonna pull out now? How do you keep having more? Maybe the Metapod was a bad example. Maybe I should have said Butterfree at some point. Because let's be honest, Butterfree isn't very good. I mean, the most memorable thing we can know about Butterfree is that time it left Ash's team. Its most memorable moment is leaving. I mean, it goes to the moment where it freaking hatched, but or like evolved from Metapod. But not a lot of moments after that. Let's be real here. Which means that Darion's most iconic moment could be when he leaves. Who knows? I don't think Darion's gonna keep the Blue Eyes cards. Just be next episode. Sorry about that, real life. Anyway, I don't think that Darion's gonna keep the Blue Eyes cards. Obviously, I'm gonna be like, here, I got him back for you. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate you. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. And then they'll talk about Kisara will catch Evelyn up on what's really going on, and that'll be a thing. Yeah. Oh, also, it was nice to see Mike in this one, or at least his character, you know. Even if he made the Dolce joke, it was still nice to see his character otherwise, and just be having a casual thing with Kisara. That was kind of nice. The duel had no ending, but that's fine. Mike being an invincible character in this series doesn't suffer a single loss like in series creator. That's fine. It's a fan show. It's not too bad. I've seen a lot of creators and shows that have done far worse. We don't talk about Powerpuff Girls 2016. Anyway, it's good. Again, off topic again. It's gonna be really bad for Darien if your soul is so worthless. Even the guy whose main plot is to steal souls is you're not worth it. You're not even worth being a Duracell battery. That's how worthless you are in Jeez. He wouldn't even kill him off. I mean, I know why, because Darien is too popular on Jazz. We want to bring him back for a future episode. But who knows, maybe he'll come around and be like, you know what, I was being real jerk back there, Evelyn. I'm sorry. Now, please don't punch me in the face ever again. I'm going to go now with my own free will and keep my end of the word. I just want to say sorry before you hit me again. Okay, bye. It's a possibility. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. But anyway, this was an excellent episode of White Dragon Legacy, aside from the Dolce part of it. But because there wasn't a Dolce part, it's a 0 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. 10 out of 10 episode. Great job to everyone involved, and thank you all for watching. And thank you for the great content, of course, from the Team Treasure Key Studio team. Yeah. The Team Treasure Key Studio team. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Later.